You didn't just stumble on this for no reason. This message is heaven's answer to the one thing your soul has been crying for silently. Heaven waited until the exact moment your heart was soft enough, open enough, willing enough to receive what had been promised to you long ago. Congratulations! Archangel Michael is smiling. He has waited for hours in divine patience to whisper this to you. Something sacred is being released for you tonight. And if you take just these next few minutes seriously, if you lean in with your full heart, if you dare to believe that this time is really different, then yes, something you never thought could happen will happen tonight. God has chosen this hour to give you that one thing, that impossible, long-delayed thing you've cried about in private when no one was watching. Right now, you're standing in a moment of spiritual intersection. God and Archangel Michael are together standing above your home with something sealed just for you. But listen carefully. The decision to open this blessing must come from you. There is no forcing in heaven's plans, but there is urgency. And heaven is watching for your response. If you open your spirit to this message now, the shift will begin in a way you'll feel in your chest and bones. A surge, a stirring, a deep calm followed by a shocking opportunity. Archangel Michael says, tonight they will see why you were chosen, and tomorrow they will ask how it all happened so fast. But if you skip this, if you scroll past, delay, doubt, or deny, then yes, something rare may pass by unnoticed, and that, beloved, would be heaven's heartbreak. Tonight is not like other nights. There's a divine clock ticking, a blessing hovering like a dove outside your soul's window. Do you feel it? That strange, hopeful sensation deep within you. That's not imagination. That's the Holy Spirit preparing your atmosphere. Archangel Michael is saying, I was told to protect the release of this promise and not let it fall into the wrong hands. It belongs to you and it's ready. All that's missing is your yes. God saw how hard this year has been for you. The betrayal, the loneliness, the heartbreaks you couldn't even explain to others. But He says, because you stayed kind when it was easier to be cold, because you stayed loyal when it would have been easier to give up, I have chosen tonight to deliver you what others thought was impossible. If your soul has ever cried in secret and whispered, God, when will it finally be my turn? This is it. This is your turn. This is your night. And here's the miracle no one told you about. It's already done. The thing you've been waiting for isn't being prepared. It's already ready. It's been ready. But heaven had to wait for the exact moment when your heart and heaven's timing would finally collide. And now Archangel Michael is saying this is that moment. Do not waste it. You see, God doesn't forget prayers. He bottles them. And when the right hour arrives, He pours out the answers in waves that flood every dry place in your life. That wave starts tonight, but you must open yourself fully to receive it. This is the part where you must pay attention, because a specific thing you lost, something you thought you'd never get back, is about to return, but in a form so much bigger, better, stronger than you imagined. Archangel Michael saw you crying when you thought nobody noticed. He stood at the edge of your bed, whispering strength when you could barely breathe from the pain. And now he says, tonight the shift begins, but you must receive it, not resist it. Resistance looks like ignoring your instincts. It looks like brushing this off as just another message. But something in you knows this isn't just another message. It's the one love letter. If this message feels like it's pulling on your spirit and you want more personal guidance from God and the angels, tap below to subscribe now. Don't miss your divine updates before midnight. The next 48 hours will be full of signs, and only the subscribers will receive the secret continuation directly. Love letter. You've waited for a sign. You've begged heaven to show you something real. You've said, if I just get one confirmation, I'll believe again. This is that confirmation. This is the divine green light. Archangel Michael has already instructed the right person to make a call to take a step toward you. And tonight, their spirit will become restless with thoughts of you. You'll see their name. You'll feel their energy. Don't doubt it, because God is orchestrating a reunion that will leave even your enemies speechless. He is bringing full circle closure to a wound you buried long ago. And the person connected to this miracle, they already had a dream about you. That's how serious God is about your peace. Don't underestimate what can happen in one night. Heaven doesn't need a month to do what can be done in a moment. And God is about to rewrite your entire story in front of the very people who doubted you. Archangel Michael is saying they will hear your name in places you've never even walked into. They will talk about you in rooms you've never been invited to. And soon you'll be sitting at a table you didn't build but was always meant for you. This isn't just about a blessing. It's about divine justice, restoration, recovery, vindication. Heaven is making an announcement with your life. This is the moment when old doors close loudly and new ones open with divine confidence. Expect strange peace to hit you tonight. Expect a supernatural clarity to come out of nowhere. Expect your sleep to feel like you've been wrapped in invisible arms. That's not a dream. That's your soul finally aligning with God's higher plan. And that's why Archangel Michael says you'll be very happy tonight, because you'll know deep down in a place no one can touch that something holy is happening. Something irreversible. And when you wake up tomorrow, your spirit will know the shift has started. Nothing will feel the same. Everything will begin to change. And while others are running after clout, connections, and applause, you will be standing in divine peace, knowing you didn't chase this. It came to you because heaven declared it yours. Archangel Michael is smiling again. He just said, the angels already prepared your next 21 days. They have been scheduled in heaven with unexpected good news. But here's the condition. You must stay aligned. That means stay soft, stay kind, stay open. Because when the breakthrough knocks, it won't look like what you expected. It'll look better. And if your heart is closed, you'll miss what your soul has been screaming for. This is the moment when old doors close loudly and new ones open with divine confidence. Expect strange peace to hit you tonight. Expect a supernatural clarity to come out of nowhere. Expect your sleep to feel like you've been wrapped in invisible arms. That's not a dream. That's your soul finally aligning with God's higher plan. And that's why Archangel Michael says, you'll be very happy tonight, because you'll know deep down in a place no one can touch that something holy is happening, something irreversible. And when you wake up tomorrow, your spirit will know the shift has started. Nothing will feel the same. Everything will begin to change. And while others are running after clout, connections, and applause, you will be standing in divine peace knowing you didn't chase this. It came to you because heaven declared it yours. Archangel Michael is smiling again. He just said, the angels already prepared your next 21 days. They have been scheduled in heaven with unexpected good news. But here's the condition. You must stay aligned. That means stay soft, stay kind, stay open. Because when the breakthrough knocks, it won't look like what you expected. It'll look better. And if your heart is closed, you'll miss what your soul has been screaming for. There is someone watching you now, someone heaven assigned. Their role is to witness your glow up, not for your ego, but for heaven's glory. Because your life is about to become evidence. That yes, it's possible to go from forgotten to favored. That yes, it's possible to rise from the ashes with nothing but faith. That yes, it's possible to receive a second chance so powerful it looks like a brand new life. Archangel Michael says, tell them this isn't luck, this is legacy. You were born for this moment. Heaven didn't forget you. God delayed it to increase the size. And now it's being delivered with your name written in light. So breathe, receive, expect. Don't settle, don't rush, don't sabotage. This is your confirmation. Tonight will not be ordinary. It's a divine appointment. If you open your heart fully to it, you will feel the shift. You will see the proof. And most of all, you will never again wonder if God heard you, because this answer will be too big, too detailed, too undeniable to question. Archangel Michael is standing guard. Your miracle is safe. All that's left is for you to claim it. Open your hands, open your spirit, and say yes. Say yes to the one thing you thought was lost, because tonight it finds its way back to you. You've waited longer than most people could ever handle. You've carried more silently than anyone around you truly knows. You smiled while breaking. You gave while empty. You forgave when it would have made more sense to walk away, and heaven saw every bit of it. God did not forget your silent sacrifices. He counted them like rare seeds. And tonight He's watering them with something divine. That's why Archangel Michael whispered, "Congratulations." It's not just a word, it's a heavenly stamp. It's a signal that the time of waiting is breaking open, and the blessing you've secretly hoped would come is already on the way to your door. There is a sacred kind of justice being handed down right now. Not the loud, dramatic kind that the world sees, but a soft, divine reversal that turns every no into a louder, brighter, unstoppable yes. Archangel Michael says that even the delays you hated were heaven's way of hiding your miracle from wrong people and wrong timing. You weren't being denied, you were being protected. That job that didn't work out, that person who walked away, that opportunity that crumbled at the last second, all of it was God holding your destiny out of reach so no one could contaminate it. And now He's saying, Now, my child, now is the moment they can't touch what's yours. You may feel like nothing is changing yet, but don't let your physical surroundings lie to you. Heaven is never late. You're standing in the final hour before the door swings open. Sometimes God keeps things quiet just to see if you'll trust Him even in the silence. But Archangel Michael says this silence is the sound of everything falling into place behind the scenes. This is the last breath before the breakthrough begins. And what you will feel tonight isn't anxiety, it's alignment. Your spirit is already preparing to host what God is sending. So don't be afraid of the butterflies, the nervous joy, the strange sense that something is about to happen. There is someone thinking about you right now with thoughts they can't explain. Their mind keeps returning to you. Their heart is stirring. Their spirit is feeling a divine nudge. This person is connected to your next chapter. And Archangel Michael says, the bond cannot be broken, not by time, distance, or fear. Because heaven wrote it, and what heaven writes cannot be erased. You'll know them by their energy. You'll sense it when they speak. Their words will heal something in you that you didn't even realize still hurt. They were sent, not random, not coincidence, sent. And when they reach out, don't question it. Don't self-sabotage, just receive. Heaven is not trying to impress you, it's trying to bless you. And sometimes blessings arrive wearing plain clothes, humble words, and small beginnings. But don't dismiss what looks small, because tonight, the seed is planted that will grow into something far larger than you can imagine. God isn't giving you a moment. He's giving you a movement, a chain reaction that starts quietly and ends with you saying, I never thought my life could look like this. That's why Archangel Michael says, don't miss this. Don't ignore this. Open it. It's your time. He's not warning you. He's inviting you. You were never meant to live a life of almosts and may. God didn't design you for leftovers. He designed you for overflow, for laughter so deep it heals your lungs, for favor so visible it shuts down gossip, for peace so steady it scares your anxiety away. And tonight marks the beginning of that new chapter. No more repeating lessons. No more walking in circles. No more praying for scraps when heaven has already prepared a feast. Archangel Michael says they are about to walk into rooms where people feel the shift around them. They won't know what changed, but you will. This message reached you because your soul cried louder than your situation, because your name came up in heaven, because a decision was made in the spirit realm to lift you finally. Not later, not one day, now. That's why you feel the pull to keep reading. Your soul knows that this isn't just encouragement. It's a spiritual instruction. This is what prophets feel when something major is about to break. This is what people of destiny feel when the turning point is near. Don't shrink back now. God is watching your response. Archangel Michael is guarding your next move. And what's about to open will change how you see everything. You were never meant to live a life of almosts and may. God didn't design you for leftovers. He designed you for overflow. For laughter so deep it heals your lungs, for favor so visible it shuts down gossip, for peace so steady it scares your anxiety away. And tonight marks the beginning of that new chapter. No more repeating lessons. No more walking in circles. No more praying for scraps when heaven has already prepared a feast. Archangel Michael says they are about to walk into rooms where people feel the shift around them. They won't know what changed, but you will. This message reached you because your soul cried louder than your situation, because your name came up in heaven, because a decision was made in the spirit realm to lift you finally. Not later, not one day now. That's why you feel the pull to keep reading. Your soul knows that this isn't just encouragement. It's a spiritual instruction. This is what prophets feel when something major is about to break. This is what people of destiny feel when the turning point is near. Don't shrink back now. God is watching your response. Archangel Michael is guarding your next move. And what's about to open will change how you see everything. Tonight, you'll notice something small, a sign, a flash, a whisper. Don't ignore it. It could be a name you see unexpectedly, a song that plays at the right time, a number that repeats again and again, or a message that hits too hard to be random. These are the signals, the coded confirmations. Archangel Michael says, heaven speaks in layers. Pay attention. Your life is layered with meaning. And if you stay spiritually awake, the path will light up one step at a time. You don't need all the answers now. You just need the next yes. This next version of you won't need to prove yourself. God is going to prove you. He is going to bring honor where there was once shame. He is going to send clarity where confusion reigned. He is going to remove the weight from your shoulders and give you wings instead. You won't just survive, you'll soar. That's why Archangel Michael says, this isn't just a message, it's a moment. And moments like these don't repeat, they must be seized. If you truly want what you've been asking for, then open your mind, open your expectations, open your belief again. Because the truth is, God already said yes. He isn't struggling to decide if you're worthy. He's been waiting for you to receive the worthiness He already sees in you. Stop arguing with His favor. Stop blocking what's meant to bless you. Start allowing, start welcoming, start believing again. The miracle isn't far off, it's knocking. And if you listen closely, you'll hear it in your own breath. That feeling that won't let go of you. That's heaven, that's now, that's yours. The angels are circling close tonight. They've been given clearance to step into your atmosphere with blessings not held back this time. And it's because God saw your faith. Faith that held on through silence, through confusion, through every time you said, Amen. Even while your heart was breaking. That kind of faith is rare. That kind of faith opens doors no man can close. Archangel Michael has been given a scroll and your name is written on it in divine gold. He's unfolding it now. The instructions are clear. Release to them the answer. Tonight is the appointed time. This isn't delayed favor. This is on-time destiny. Something that had been spiritually locked is now being unlocked because of this very moment. That's why you've been feeling pressure, tension, a strange mix of exhaustion and expectancy. You weren't imagining it. Before I continue, my beloved child, allow me to pause, for there is a sacred secret I've kept just for you. And now is the moment I choose to reveal it. How did he attract so much wealth? No one ever thought Craig Venter would become wealthy. Born into a poor family in California, he struggled academically in his early years. His work with DNA made his wealth possible, though. He went on to found multiple companies based on DNA research, unlocking the secret power of DNA in our lives. His net worth today is over $300 million. And here's the really good news: you can harness the secret power of your DNA to attract wealth, too, here today. Your DNA is at the core of who you are and what you manifest or create. When you unlock the hidden power of your DNA, your life transforms. Click the link in the description or comments section to unlock the secret. This free video reveals how you can transform your life today using your DNA. Watch it now while it's still online. The elites do not want this video to get out there. My beloved child, now is the time to act. Step forward in faith. God bless you. Your spirit could feel what your eyes couldn't see. It's because something from heaven was coming toward you and your soul was catching its vibration. That's why tonight matters so much. You've reached the final minute before manifestation. And Archangel Michael says, do not abort this moment. Stay in the spirit. Stay open. Stay ready. A door is opening that doesn't swing on hinges. It responds to your yes. You don't need to chase, compete, or convince. The right things are about to chase you. The right people are about to seek you out. The offer, the opportunity, the breakthrough, they're all orbiting your name. And what's more shocking is that heaven is using someone who once overlooked you to now open a door for you. That's how divine reversals work. God takes what was meant to bury you and turns it into the reason you rise. Archangel Michael says, even they won't understand why they are being drawn back to you, but heaven already sealed the instruction in their heart. This is not your doing, it's God's orchestration. You've walked through seasons of silence so long that it almost became normal. But let me tell you, heaven never forgets, it collects. Every silent tear, every private prayer, every time you smiled through a broken heart and kept going. And tonight, God has called for all of it to be returned to you with interest. This is more than restoration. It's reward. This is the part of your story where you stop surviving and start thriving. Archangel Michael says it's been authorized. Don't ask how, just prepare. Because what's being released isn't coming by logic, it's coming by miracle. Don't underestimate the power of your yes right now. It's not just emotional, it's prophetic. When you say yes to this moment, you're unlocking timelines that were frozen. You're activating promises that had been delayed due to fear, doubt, or distraction, and heaven is responding in real time. Archangel Michael is not standing near you by accident. He's been assigned to see you through this transition. He says the shift is irreversible. The blessing is confirmed. The timing is now, but your surrender is what seals it. Your agreement is the final signature on the contract. There is someone being awakened right now who is divinely connected to your future. They're being stirred, unsettled, called to make a decision involving you. This could be love, a business connection, a friend, a helper. But the truth is, God placed your name on their spirit and they can't shake it. They're not supposed to. Archangel Michael says, this person is being shown signs about you just as you're receiving signs about them. This connection is holy. This timing is divine. Don't interfere. Just allow. Let it unfold exactly how God wrote it. Because this isn't about preference, it's about prophecy. Don't underestimate the power of your yes right now. It's not just emotional, it's prophetic. When you say yes to this moment, you're unlocking timelines that were frozen. You're activating promises that had been delayed due to fear, doubt, or distraction. And heaven is responding in real time. Archangel Michael is not standing near you by accident. He's been assigned to see you through this transition. He says the shift is irreversible. The blessing is confirmed. The timing is now, but your surrender is what seals it. Your agreement is the final signature on the contract. There is someone being awakened right now who is divinely connected to your future. They're being stirred, unsettled, called to make a decision involving you. This could be love, a business connection, a friend, a helper. But the truth is, God placed your name on their spirit and they can't shake it. They're not supposed to. Archangel Michael says, this person is being shown signs about you just as you're receiving signs about them. This connection is holy. This timing is divine. Don't interfere, just allow. Let it unfold exactly how God wrote it, because this isn't about preference, it's about prophecy. Tonight there will be a peace that doesn't make sense. You'll feel lighter, clearer, almost like the storm inside you finally calmed. That's not random. That's evidence. Heaven is clearing the emotional clutter to make room for a massive download, an instruction, a confirmation, a revelation. Archangel Michael says, don't dismiss that peace. It's heaven's way of saying it's already done. You don't have to wrestle this one into being. Just breathe. Stay soft. Stay open. Let God deliver it His way. It will come wrapped in wisdom and cloaked in protection. You'll know it's from Him because it won't come with anxiety. It'll come with alignment. You've outgrown too many old seasons to stay in a space that no longer fits your spirit. That's why the discomfort's been heavy lately. It's not a sign of failure. It's a signal of forward movement. God is stretching your environment to match your elevation. That's why certain people can't understand you anymore. That's why certain places feel too small. Because you've been upgraded in the unseen and now the seen must catch up. Archangel Michael says the world is about to meet the version of you that heaven has been preparing in secret. And when they see it, they'll wonder how it happened so fast. But you'll know it's been building for years. What's about to show up will require zero force. It'll meet you in your rest. It'll land gently but change everything drastically. The same way one yes from God can reverse 10 years of pain. The same way one divine appointment can change your family line. And Archangel Michael says this is that kind of appointment. You're not just being blessed, you're being positioned. And once you're in place, every chain breaks, every cycle ends, every delay loses its grip. You won't return to the old version of yourself after this. That part of your story has ended. What's coming to you will not look like the struggle you've known. It will feel unfamiliar in the most beautiful way. Calm, flowing, open. For the first time in a long time, you won't feel like you're chasing anything. Instead, the right things will be finding you. The right opportunities will seek you out. The right love will recognize you without you having to perform or explain. God is bringing everything into your orbit that was once stuck in delay. Archangel Michael says, "You will not miss what's yours this time. It's coming with force. It's coming with favor. It's coming now." There is no more waiting for permission from people who never understood your soul. There is no more needing approval from those who doubted your light. Heaven has already said yes, and what God approves, no one else can cancel. You don't need validation from anyone when divine confirmation has already been released. That's why this moment feels so intense. It's the moment your spirit has waited for. Archangel Michael is lifting the spiritual lid off of what was hidden from you. You will see clearly. You will hear clearly. You will know. And once you know, you will never go back. Some of the most important moments in your life will come quietly. Not with noise, not with drama, but in stillness, in divine whispers. And tonight is one of them. Don't miss it by being too distracted, too busy, too numb. You must be present now, because God is placing something in your path that will not look like a breakthrough, but it is. It will look like a conversation, a message, a shift in how someone sees you, a door opening in the background. And when it happens, your soul will know this is what heaven was preparing me for. Archangel Michael says, "Be ready." The enemy tried to convince you you were forgotten, that your prayers were lost in the heavens, that your suffering had no witness. But he was wrong, because while you were breaking, heaven was building. While you were crying, angels were recording every moment. And now God is stepping in to show you why it had to be delayed. You weren't being ignored, you were being protected. The delay didn't deny you, it preserved you. And now the right door is being opened with keys made just for your hand. Archangel Michael says, "You're not late, you're right on time." Someone is about to see you with fresh eyes. Someone who once overlooked your value is about to be struck by a divine realization. They'll say they don't know what changed, but you'll know it was God. Heaven has lifted the veil, the fog, the spiritual confusion, and now they'll see you for what you always were, someone rare, someone powerful, someone chosen. Archangel Michael says, "Do not be surprised when the same people who rejected you return with trembling. You are walking in royal favor now. They won't even be able to explain their change of heart, but you'll feel the shift. The next 48 hours are spiritually charged. You may feel emotional for no reason. You may feel excited, uneasy, or lightheaded. Don't worry, you're not losing it, you're aligning. The spiritual pressure is rising because what's coming is heavy. Not heavy like burden, heavy like blessing. Archangel Michael says, "Tell them to rest, to stay open, to listen." The instructions will come through signs. Write them down. Keep your heart clear. Stay away from old distractions. You are entering a divine window where the veil is thin. And in that thin space, God speaks clearly. Someone is about to see you with fresh eyes. Someone who once overlooked your value is about to be struck by a divine realization. They'll say they don't know what changed, but you'll know it was God. Heaven has lifted the veil, the fog, the spiritual confusion. And now they'll see you for what you always were. Someone rare, someone powerful, someone chosen. Archangel Michael says, "Do not be surprised when the same people who rejected you return with trembling. You are walking in royal favor now. They won't even be able to explain their change of heart, but you'll feel the shift. The next 48 hours are spiritually charged. You may feel emotional for no reason. You may feel excited, uneasy, or lightheaded. Don't worry, you're not losing it, you're aligning. The spiritual pressure is rising because what's coming is heavy. Not heavy like burden, heavy like blessing. Archangel Michael says, tell them to rest, to stay open, to listen. The instructions will come through signs. Write them down. Keep your heart clear. Stay away from old distractions. You are entering a divine window where the veil is thin. And in that thin space, God speaks clearly. This is the part of your journey where people start asking, how did they do it? And the truth is you didn't. God did. And you'll carry that truth with humble power. You won't need to defend your glow. You won't need to prove your anointing. Your results will speak louder than anything. Heaven will place you in the kind of alignment that makes no sense to logic. And that's the point. Archangel Michael says, heaven is about to show off through you. So stay ready, not ready with fear, ready with joy, ready with faith, ready with holy confidence. There's a miracle arriving that will feel like something you forgot to keep hoping for. It'll make you pause, make you cry, make you say, I didn't think this was possible anymore. And that's how you'll know it's from God, because it will exceed what you asked for. It will bless the parts of you you kept hidden. Archangel Michael says, your broken places are being filled with glory now. What hurt you will now help you. What emptied you will now expand you. What delayed you will now direct you. God wastes nothing, and now He's ready to redeem everything. Tonight will feel different. You'll notice it in your dreams, in your atmosphere, in your heart. The air around you is carrying something holy, something personal, something that has your name on it. This isn't just about destiny. It's about you, your unique story, your journey, your reward. Archangel Michael says, look out for the shift. It starts subtle but grows fast. And once it begins, it won't stop. God has set a divine motion in place and it won't reverse. No human can undo what God is about to complete in you. So take one last deep breath. Let go of what held you. Open your hands, open your faith. Say, I receive. Say it with power, say it with peace. Say it like you believe again, because tonight the angels are delivering something, and it's yours. The wait is over. The struggle is over. The wondering is over. Archangel Michael says, congratulations. You'll be very happy tonight because the one thing you've prayed for the longest is finally here. And now is the moment when your entire story begins to feel like it always had a divine rhythm. You may not have seen it back then, but looking back from this new place, you'll realize nothing was random. The pain had purpose. The delays had direction. Even the silence was speaking. God was shaping you into someone who could carry the weight of what's now being released. Archangel Michael says they are ready. Their faith has matured. Their heart has been tested. They will not fumble this blessing. You won't just receive it. You'll multiply it. You'll protect it. You'll glorify heaven through it. Watch how heaven works now. What once took years will take days. What once cost you tears will now come with ease. The heavens are accelerating divine time for you. The angels are not waiting for later. They are moving tonight. You'll notice how everything around you begins to align. Emails, messages, conversations, even people from the past reaching out with sudden clarity. These are not coincidences. They are confirmations. Archangel Michael says, be alert, not afraid. Be still, not stubborn. What you've been asking for has arrived in the form of divine order. You won't have to repeat old cycles again. Not in love, not in finances, not in your self-worth. This time you'll recognize the red flags early. You'll spot the sabotage before it starts because heaven has upgraded your vision. Archangel Michael whispers, they now carry discernment like armor. They now walk with angels at their side. The mistakes of the past won't haunt you. They'll teach others. Your life will become a testimony, a divine blueprint. And people will come to you not for gossip, but for guidance, not to use you, but to honor you. God is elevating your influence, not just your outcome. Someone who dismissed you before is now being spiritually corrected. They are seeing what they were blind to before. Don't gloat. Don't retaliate. Don't even look back. Just walk forward in grace because what's coming is too holy to carry bitterness. Archangel Michael says, leave the old version of yourself behind. They will miss it, but you won't. You're stepping into a life that looks nothing like the one that tried to break you. And when people ask what happened, you'll smile with a sacred kind of silence because some miracles are too personal to explain. This blessing doesn't come with conditions. It comes with covenant. God didn't change his mind about you. You changed your position, your frequency, your alignment. You let go. You grew. You healed. And now you're ready. You are no longer begging God to bless you. You're now ready to host the blessing, guard the blessing, expand the blessing. Archangel Michael says, you've passed the invisible test. Heaven has seen enough. Now comes the reward. And when it comes, it will come with such ease. You may think it's too good to be true, but it's not. It's just the goodness of God finally arriving in full. Expect doors to open without you knocking. Expect resources to show up without you forcing. Expect clarity where there was once only chaos. Expect love that doesn't come to complete you but to match you. You are no longer in survival mode. You are in supernatural overflow. You are no longer praying with desperation. You are moving with divine expectation. Archangel Michael is releasing this final word over you. It's done. It's here. It's yours. This blessing doesn't come with conditions. It comes with covenant. God didn't change his mind about you. You changed your position, your frequency, your alignment. You let go. You grew. You healed. And now you're ready. You are no longer begging God to bless you. You're now ready to host the blessing, guard the blessing, expand the blessing. Archangel Michael says, "You've passed the invisible test. Heaven has seen enough. Now comes the reward, and when it comes, it will come with such ease. You may think it's too good to be true, but it's not. It's just the goodness of God finally arriving in full. Expect doors to open without you knocking. Expect resources to show up without you forcing. Expect clarity where there was once only chaos. Expect love that doesn't come to complete you but to match you. You are no longer in survival mode. You are in supernatural overflow. You are no longer praying with desperation. You are moving with divine expectation. Archangel Michael is releasing this final word over you. It's done. It's here. It's yours. And in the coming hours, signs will follow this message. Something small, then something undeniable, then something so personal it will feel like heaven wrote it just for you. That's how you'll know this was never just a message. It was a moment, a divine moment that carried the weight of your new beginning. So take a moment right now, wherever you are, to whisper your final surrender to God. Let Him know you receive. Let Him know you trust. Let Him know you're ready. Before I continue, my beloved child, allow me to pause, for there is a sacred secret I've kept just for you, and now is the moment I choose to reveal it. 4 jackpots, 1 sole purpose. Joan Ginther, a regular American woman from Texas, won big 4 times on the lottery. Yes, not just twice. 4 times. Joan won $5. 4 million in the Texas Lotto in 1993. Hit the jackpot again, winning $2 million from a scratch-off ticket in 2006. That alone would be incredible, but she kept going. Another scratch-off got her $3 million in 2008. She landed a massive $10 million from yet another scratch ticket in 2010. How did she do it? Some say it was blind luck. Yeah, maybe. But some researchers now believe she accidentally switched on the hidden power of her DNA to attract wealth effortlessly. Sounds crazy, right? But a little-known Russian experiment from over 10 years ago proves different. The scientists discovered we can easily tweak the power of our DNA to attract wealth and abundance rapidly when we know how. Over 371 people so far have used this secret DNA-altering technique to attract the life of their dreams. You can be next. Click the link in the description or comments section to unlock the secret. This free video will help you use your DNA to attract wealth rapidly today. Watch it now while it's fresh in your mind. The 1%ers do not want this secret of rapid wealth attraction getting out there. My beloved child, now is the time to act. Step forward in faith. God bless you. Because tonight, heaven is watching. The angels are moving. Archangel Michael is standing. And God is smiling because you've finally arrived at the miracle that had your name written on it since the beginning of time. And now, beloved, the air around you is no longer ordinary. It's charged, holy. Unseen forces are already preparing what you've been praying for. And tonight is the final spiritual countdown before everything you thought was out of reach starts moving toward you with unstoppable force. You've entered the fulfillment hour where no delay, no interference, no human opinion can block what God has now set in motion. Archangel Michael is not only confirming it, he's protecting it. He says, this time nothing will come to destroy it. No more sabotage, no more sudden disappearances, no more almosts. This is secured in heaven. What's coming will feel like restoration, but it's deeper than that. It's the kind of divine justice that makes you forget how long you suffered. God is not just fixing what was broken. He's replacing it with something beyond what you imagined. That's why your heart has felt restless lately. It's been stretching to make room for a relationship that's healthy, room for a home that feels like peace, room for joy that lasts more than a day. Archangel Michael says, don't fight the discomfort. It's the spiritual labor before the birth. And this birth will be your reintroduction to the world. You won't be recognized by your old wounds anymore. The pain that used to define you will lose its voice. The people who used to doubt you will go silent, and your name will be mentioned in rooms where power shifts take place. Not for popularity, but for purpose. Because when God lifts a soul who stayed faithful in private, He does it publicly so others know who truly carried the oil. Archangel Michael says, the oil on you was not wasted. It was multiplying in silence. And now it will flow like a river, healing others as it lifts you. This is the kind of favor that overflows. There is someone who tried to speak against your name in a room you didn't even know about, but heaven has silenced their voice. The gossip, the doubt, the smear, it has no more spiritual authority. God has shut it down, and now that same room is being used to bless you. A new decision is being made. A new door is being unlocked. A new name is being whispered. Yours. Archangel Michael says, what they tried to stop, God is now accelerating. What they buried, heaven is resurrecting. And when the truth comes out, your story will carry glory, not shame. Every tear you cried was counted. Every time you kept going when you wanted to give up, it registered in the heavens. You didn't lose anything. You were being set up for something more specific, more aligned, more permanent. The rejection was not punishment. It was redirection. Archangel Michael says, you were being positioned like a piece on a divine chessboard, and now it's checkmate. The final move has been made. All that's left is for you to receive what was always yours. And when it comes, it will heal something even deeper than your need. It will restore your identity. This next version of you won't require apology or explanation. You'll walk differently, speak differently, move differently, not because you're trying to prove anything, but because you'll know. You'll know what it cost. You'll know who protected you. You'll know that it wasn't your strategy, your timing, or your hustle. It was grace, unexplainable grace. And when people ask what changed, you won't have to say a word. The light around you will answer for you. The peace in your eyes will speak for you. The glow you carry will be undeniable. Archangel Michael says, heaven is clothing them in glory, and it cannot be stripped. You've entered a space now where no counterfeit can enter. The doors that open for you now have been anointed. Anyone who walks through them must be in alignment. No more wrong partnerships. No more draining connections. No more seasonal people trying to occupy permanent space. God has assigned angels to guard the entrances and exits of your life. Archangel Michael says, "What's yours now comes with protection. No more cycles, only covenant." You are not stepping into another temporary blessing. You are stepping into something that will last. And in the next few days, you'll feel something lift. A heaviness, a fear, a thought pattern that used to loop endlessly. It'll feel like it disappeared without warning. But it didn't disappear, it was removed. That's the angels working behind the veil. That's heaven taking back what the enemy tried to sneak into your mind. Archangel Michael says they are being cleared of spiritual residue. Their mind is becoming new. Their spirit is becoming light. And when that happens, you'll feel joy in moments that used to trigger you. That's how you'll know you've been delivered, my child. And now, beloved, this is where the message gently ends. But the miracle begins. This is not the end of something. The start of everything your spirit has waited for. Heaven is not sending you back the message waited for. Heaven is not sending you back the same way you came. Archangel Michael has already stepped into the atmosphere around for your home. The blessing has been confirmed. The covering has been commanded. The shift has begun. And God says for this movement on, expect peace to replace pleasure, clarity to replace confusion, and the favor to replace fear. You are walking into unanswered prayers, and you won't have to chase what is really already chasing you. And this final movement stay with you as a promise. You are not alone. You are not late. You are not forgetting. You are not missing it. You are right on time for the biggest divine surprise of your life. And when it happens, when the calls comes, when the person appears, when the bright thought knocks, you will remember this movement and smile knowing God's never left you waiting for nothing. The fate was always for everything greater. If this message touched your soul deeply, don't let it be the last. Subscribe now and stay connected to more personal message sent from God and the angels directly to you. Something bigger is coming in the next 48 hours, and only subscriber will receive the secret continuation. Heaven is speaking. You just have to stay turn. Your destiny is opening. Your name is rising. Your story is shifting. It's done. It's your walking in it now. Before I continue, my beloved child, allow me to pause, for there is a sacred secret I've kept just for you, and now is the moment I choose to reveal it. The craziest video yet. I saw this crazy video the other day. It talked about how our DNA is the hidden driving force behind everything we manifest in life. It's a strange idea, but not so crazy if you think about it. After all, DNA is the building block of life itself. So, DNA controlling what happens in life is not that crazy an idea. The only trouble is, most people are not harnessing the hidden power of their DNA. When you unlock the full power of your DNA, the sky's the limit on what you can manifest. It's why the American government spent $3 billion on the Human Genome Project in 1990 to fully understand the role DNA plays in our lives. Click the link in the description or comments section to unlock the secret. This video will show how to harness the hidden power of your DNA today to manifest the life you're dreaming of. Access it now while it's still online. My beloved child, now is the time to act. Step forward in faith. God bless you.